morning. Today we're going to show you a little bit about what our life is like on a weekend. Dave is working on building what we're calling the underdeck roof, which is a dry spot off of the back of our porch. In Pacific Northwest, having dry spots, very important. This is where we'll stack our firewood, have a place to go in and out of the house without having to go through our main entry, which is located on the right hand side of the house. This will become the underdeck. This is galvanized 9-foot long sheet tin, and it's on the front end of our tractor getting ready to go over and become part of the roof. My first task of the day in the rain is to empty this little trailer that we use for everything. Get this wire off of it and get the trailer ready to take our trash to town. It's very exciting. This is where I'm going to put my wire. This is what I consider my boneyard. Use it for fencing, storage. It's up against the fence, so we don't need to go through here. But as you can see, it's really hard to not get in your own way. And we put some logs in our own way. So I'm just gonna have to move them around it. But these wire rolls are easier to move down than up, so we're up a little. Pretty, but one of the strategies we use to keep our boneyard from getting overgrown by blackberries is old tarps. Usually these have holes in them, are really dirty or something, and we just put them down underneath. You can see I have my helpers here, Peaches, little Courtney cat, and Reese, who's always about 17 feet from me at the furthest. She's just gone over here. Hi, Reese. Hi, sweetie. These guys weigh a lot, but they're pretty easy to move by yourself if you're not lifting them up. So I'm going to take this guy over, put it in the pile. We have some pretty good stuff in this pile. The fence that I'm moving today, we had a couple acre field that we took down, and it's a welded, or it's not welded wire, but it's a field fence, 48 inches tall. We'll use it somewhere else in our place eventually, so it's worth keeping and storing. It's worth about, I don't know, $100 a roll. Depending on the brand, it can go anywhere from $50 for really cheap small stuff up to a couple $100 if you're looking. And if you're looking at horse fence, which I've got some no-climb horse fence there behind the gates, that was 100 feet and each one was about $150 3 or 4 years ago. We still have it. I don't know what I'll use it for. I don't really care for it personally. I wanted to show you our baby bunnies. These guys are about a week and a half old, and they're just starting to get their fur. You can see them jumping around in there. They're just little itty bitty guys. We're not disturbing them too much right now, so that Mama is happy with them. But they're 4 little baby Rex bunnies. There's Mama. It's time for clean out. She had some hay, so it didn't fall through. Do the clean out later today, and probably not show that because it's not all in KW cages, which I was able to buy and have delivered to our a show that was near our town last year, and I've been really happy with them. It's still not super easy to clean the bunnies just because they tend to poop all in one place, as you can see, and then it stacks up and you have to scoop it out and put it in the tray and take it out. But the trays themselves are robust enough, and if you keep after it, you really don't have too many problems. The manure is being used in a flower garden, and our bunnies are dry and happy in their little shed here in the barn. Okay, there it is. A dog and 2 weeks worth of bunny manure for 6 rabbits. It's quite a lot of manure. And urine. Good stuff for gardens. And not particularly difficult to clean out, just a little smelly. It's just about completed. Infrastructure so that we can hang tin. We're using metal hangers on top, treated lumber, and there's an angle so that the water will run out and away from our house. We'll put a gutter on it to our storm drain system, which is that white pipe. And you can see it's a bit of a mess when it gets wet. There's some of the kids' boots there that are soaked. We have our little portable wood hut, and it'll be really nice to have a covered porch, back porch. Dogwood in front of our house. And I think this is just fascinating. The buds for its flowers and its leaves are already developing. I love this stuff. That was the morning. Just finished lunch. Fire going.
That's important, I think. Oh, that's the door back over here.
Dave is changing the light bulbs on my pickup.